Well, you know, adding canvas art to your walls, maybe something like this, can be a little pricey. Not to mention trying to find just the right pieces time-consuming. Well, I designed a super simple way to help you create your own. All you need to do is look around your house for a little inspiration. I love to make things that look expensive, but they weren't to make. Here's a great example. These canvas pieces are so adorable. They were so easy to do, so inexpensive to make. And guess what? They're gonna match my house perfectly. Why? Well, because I'm using this fabric as my inspiration. Look how beautiful it is. Now I have a tablecloth using this fabric right here. And all I did was pull out some of the elements from this design to create my own works of art. Super simple to do, right? And I'm going to show you how I did it. So first of all, what we're going to need is some canvas. And you can pick up some canvas very inexpensively. Watch for sales at the store. You can get some great bargains. You're going to need some craft foam. This is the super thick craft foam. It doesn't matter what color you have or what color you find it in. It doesn't matter. The lighter the color, though, the easier it is to mark, because what we are going to do is draw on it, okay? Something good to know. You are going to need some acrylic paints, any color, obviously the colors that match your fabric, and you're going to need some brushes. I like to use the disposable ones, but I always use them again, and some regular brushes, and a glue gun, and a pair of scissors, and a pencil. Okay, so here's how this works. So I'm going to find an element in this fabric that I'm going to choose from. And I really like the way this flower goes right here. I like the different designs in it, and I like the layers on it. So that's going to be my design. So what you don't want to do is go in and draw a flower. Let's just say this is my flower. You don't want to do that and then just cut out the whole flower. That's not going to work. What you want to do is take your flower and you want to cut out the different elements of it, because all you need is the center and then the different parts of the flower. And then if you do different shapes, you can put them all together. So these are all the pieces, if you will, of my flower. The different leaves, the center, some different shapes, and then I can mix and match and create whatever I want. So here's how you make your stamps. So you're going to cut out one of the designs. Now what you want to do is make a handle. You'll notice on the back of each one of these, I have a really nice handle, and you need this handle in order to stamp with. If you don't, then you're going to get your fingers and your nails and all that stuff in the paint, and ooh, that would be horrible. So what we're going to do is I'm going to make a handle, and all I'm going to do is use some of these leftover pieces and put another handle on there. So now I have a nice handle to work with. Okay, so I always like to have a paper plate and use that as my palette, and take some of my favorite colors of paints, and I just put all my paints out onto my palette here. Now this has you know, an opening where the canvas is stretched. So what I'm doing is just kind of filling this space up with some fabric so that when I go to stamp, I have a little bit of a, you know, a harder surface. I'm going to take some of my brushes, and I try to use one brush for each color, because if you don't, then your colors start to mix up and it gets really ugly. Paint your stamp, and I'm going to stamp right here. You want to just press firmly. You don't want to rock it back and forth or anything like that, or twist it or anything like that, and lift. So this is where it gets kind of fun, because you get to decide what to do with that. So I'm going to just lay my pieces out here and think, okay, if I do that there, I kind of stamp that there. So I'm going to be done with it. Look at how adorable that is. Don't tell me if you didn't see this in the store and it was all your favorite colors and it matched your bedspread, that you wouldn't buy it for 50 bucks. I know you would, because I would. So way cute.